is over there. I don't have my ring on because I was shooting last night.
Sure.
I was. Nice shoot. You could ask her. I was shooting. I was filming last night.
She's like, we were shooting tequila last night. And I have a wife and 2 children and a grandson who's going to come to his first Power Ranger thing here tomorrow. So,
Making me feel old too, because when I met them, they were like knee-high to a grasshopper, and now they're old enough to.
yeah, they both grew up visiting the set. Like that. So.
Wow, I'm getting old.
My son was actually a putty controller in one episode. One where we go back in time.
Oh yeah.
That one. So, thank you.
Somebody knows.
I forgot the names. I only remember the numbers because I went by episode numbers. That was episodes 103, 4, and 5.
That's right. There was supposed to also be a 6 in there.
Yeah, man.
Then it rained.
It rained. Yeah, we were supposed to shoot another episode in that series, but and we were going to shoot out on a boat, but it rained, so we had to cancel it. So that's why there was only 3 episodes.
He's on his cell phone. Let me ask you a question. Let me make a call at the same time. Go ahead.
Actually, from my ex-ranger who just called me at a really bad time. But 2 questions. One, can I please have some of your ice water? And do you guys have read any of the fiction based on your characters?
One moment, hang on.
And by the way, there's water.
There's water in the bag.
For everybody else, there's water in the back over there.
Yeah, they got a bunch of them.
There's waters back there. There's waters back there. See the cups and those over there? No, it isn't actually.
No, I'm pretty sure that there was. I don't know how they got the blue out, but I'm pretty sure it was on the toilet.
So there's still chunks in ours.
Yeah, a little minty. I'm noticing. I'm not sure.
Careful, that's not water of despair.
Is that corn?
Did you have a question?
What's the oddest piece of merchandise you've seen of yourself or your persona?
The oddest piece of merchandise of ours, like toys or things that are created. You know, when Bandai first came out with all their toys, I think I had to go to Toys R Us and buy my toy, and I got mobbed. It was interesting, but that was the oddest thing for me was they all came out and they had the Red Ranger helmets on them, and okay, and then I bought this thing and I didn't realize until somebody told me that you could flip it down and I popped up.
There it is, right there. He's got these giant bodies and these tiny little heads.
Hey, bring that up for a second.
I don't even want to know what it's doing.
We gotta see this one real quick.
Yeah, so I was a little freaked out when I saw that. And then I signed one for somebody and they sold it on eBay.
That's you, dude. Yeah, the flip top head. That's classic.
Morphicon, hang on.
Wait, Steve, for years did
He can't morph, he doesn't know how to do it.
yeah, like
I'm just an average 30-year-old high school student.
For mine, all I think they did was just change the name on the box. It's still the same face. They just put Rocky on there instead of Jason. Still the same face though.
Oh, he's got them all.
Oh, look at that, he's got them all.
Yeah, so, picture yourself here. You're looking at this thing and then up pops your face on a toy that is being sold in 120 countries around the globe. It's kind of a moment.
Actually, I think all they did with, it's the same one, that's me. No, I'm just kidding. No, mine was a bit more Asian.
Thanks for the loaners on the toys.
Want it
If,
back?
you got a minute, I'll pick that up from you, about $5. Is that cool?
Why are you gonna do that to me?
This is why we don't let him out in public.
I'll tell you what, when those action figures first came out, we were using those things as voodoo dolls. We're Paul Schreier taking mine, lighter fluid, setting it on fire.
Everybody's doing voiceovers.
So you were the one.
Oh, the things I have done when I didn't want to at the hands of the 12-year-olds. Yes, it was. We had a couple.
Question for Jason. Since you knew you were going to be leaving the show, did you have any say in how Skull was going to get written off? And if not, what did you think about how he left the show?
No, I had no real say. And
Never had any real say.
Yeah, never had any say. I think I should walk. I think you're going to be dragged across a floor of razor blades. So no, I had no say, and I thought it was pretty lame that I overslept. overslept? That's how I'm
Is that how they got? I never. How did they get?
Yeah, and I overslept. Like Paulie and the professor are going off into space. They're like, I know I'm forgetting something, and it can't for me, and I'm asleep. That's the end of me. The rest is silence.
It wasn't placed by little kid though, so it's all good.
I was replaced by a freaking monkey for 2 years. Okay? Talk about
It was his brother.
Yes, the monkey was my brother.
Better
Smarter than
looking
me.
brother.
Dignified.
Would you guys come back to the show after if they paid you? Would you ever come back?
Would you come back to the show? Well, John?
It's probably already out. The picture. So yeah, I went back for a couple episodes, but I'm not allowed to talk about it, or I'll get in big trouble. I actually already got in big trouble. So.
I'd go back if they came up with an interesting story as a way to bring me back.
That's what I said. I said, hey,
I heal my back, and I'm like all of a sudden ready to rock and roll again.
I said, Koichi, can they kill me? Can they make Adam die? He's like, no. He's like, all right, well, I guess I'll just see what you guys got when I get out of there. They didn't kill me. What?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd come back, you know, to do it a couple times with my buddies, you know what I'm saying? So we were just discussing this a few minutes ago. No, like we were lunch, we're like, you know, people are gonna say we're gonna come back, people are gonna say you're gonna come back. So, yeah, we'll come back.
I was just actually talking with Koichi, who is pretty much a top dog now for the show, the executive producer, and which I didn't know, which doesn't surprise me. He's been on the show forever, and he's very good at what he does. And we were all trying to figure it out. And I was, you know, it films in New Zealand, one country I haven't seen yet, and yeah, I think I could dig it. It would have to be, you know, it would have to be a good script or a good series, or I don't know what it would be, but I could enjoy doing it for a little while and being back in the eyeballs of some cool people like y'all, and I could dig it.
Actually, I did go back. I worked on a little bit for a few weeks on Ninja Storm. I went to New Zealand and helped them out for a bit, and it was great to be back, and it was really fun to have, you know, I'm halfway across the world, and I'm dealing with new people, and we go out to the set, and there's Koichi doing the same thing that I saw him doing 10 years before when I last saw him on the set. So it was kind of new but familiar, and it was nice. They have a great group out there.
Yeah, the blonde guy right there is at his hand forever.
I was just wondering, like, if you guys did come back to the show, how would you feel about being like a different character, like a villain maybe? I think that'd be kind of cool.
I would love to be a bad guy. Yeah. It was like with the second movie, I was kind of over the Red Ranger thing for the time. You know, good guy. I was getting bored, and I remember talking with Shuki, and I was like, hey, I'd really like to be a bad guy. What are the possibilities? And immediately he was like, no, there's no possibility of this. No, this is not good. The film's lying. Blah blah blah. And then he wrote it in, and there was a script, and I got to be a bad guy for a little while. And so if they could find a way to write me in as, like myself, really confused, good 1 minute, bad the next, I could really dig a character like that. I don't know. It's something a little different.